All right. Well, if you're in this situation, are you staying in this marriage or not? Do a little makeup or breakup here, and we'll give you our thoughts on it. One dude wants to know, all right, my wife did coke with her ex, and I am not happy. Apparently, she went to do some karaoke with her girlfriends, and I found out that during that little excursion, she wound up doing some cocaine with her ex-boyfriend. She said that she accidentally ran into him and that she had no idea he was going to be there. We've been married for 5 years. I love her, but I am heartbroken that she would do this.
Oh, this is...
She says nothing else happened, but I feel like that might not be true.
Yeah, no, people usually are on their best behavior when they do a bunch of coke.
Yeah.
They only were in the karaoke place, or they went other places?
This is a story of what he knows. Now, I don't know if he's interviewed her friends that she was out with to be like, and I don't know that they would be honest with him if he did get a chance to question them. So there's a lot of uncertainty about what happened on this night, and I think that's a big part of the problem because his mind is now running wild. What could have gone down.
Well, just the fact that you're hanging out with your ex, even if there was no drinking or drugging involved, like, what are you doing having FaceTime with your ex?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Walt's Pennington's heard enough. Divorce. I'm
Divorce.
out.
You're out. It's a divorce.
Cocaine with the ex, and you think something else happened. Good luck laying next to that and trusting that and feeling good about that. Do they have kids though? There's so many other details we have to find out.
I don't know. Didn't say anything about that. Married 5 years. Didn't mention the kids, so I'm going to go they do not. And the fact that he is thinking about divorcing over this, I would not go through a divorce, but I think things happen in marriages where you say you put yourself in a bad situation, use terrible judgment. Doing cocaine today is very dangerous with what could be laced in it. That's point one. Point two, you even entertaining something and doing something like this with your ex. That's problematic, and your girlfriend's put you in a bad situation too and enabled the whole thing. So I would be okay with doing a boundary where you said, you know what, no more girls' nights. You're down with that, and you talk to your ex again, it's over.
Here's what happened. They went out to the car together, they did their cocaine, and then at mins, they were doing some petting of the arms, the neck, and some hair playing.
oh my.
At minimum.
Then we're done.
We're done. I can't.
Well, if that all went down, yeah.
I love this story that
Yeah.
you've built up.
Well, they did it in the karaoke bar?
I don't know.
What, they went to the bathroom together?
It can happen.
That's a chancy move to do. They went out to the parking lot, and there was at minimum petting.
You think they went in the parking lot, in the car?
Yeah, to hide and do their cane.
That is next level breaking the rules.
Now, I know I'm jumping to some Virginia conclusions here,
Yes.
but that's where your mind would go.
Okay, your husband does this, Virginia. Is this a divorce?
It's not a divorce, but it's a boundary reset.
Yeah, that's where I am. It's not a divorce, but you're right. It's a boundary reset, and it's getting tough. And if you don't like the terms, then we'll get divorced. But that's where I am. with it.
Birds out.
9 out of 10 cocaine parking lot situations end in a good bow chicka bow bow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
You think
about?
they boned?
I'm just saying, I think something happened. I'm not saying they went full gorilla.
Wow.
But I don't think you do that with your ex. I just don't. It's chancy to do that in a bar, so I feel like they went somewhere in the parking lot and did it.
Is it possible she just liked his cocaine and doesn't like him?
Yeah, that's
And did his
possible.
cocaine because it was convenient and then was like, okay, bye.
There are a lot of options that it did not go well. And then there are a lot of options that, okay, maybe it's not as bad as you're building it up in your
We
head.
do need more details.
Right,
This
and-
guy needs to let us know. Okay, where did they do the cocaine? Who else was with them?
Mm-hmm.
Were they in a car? Were they in the bathroom? Was it a group of people? Like, we have more questions,
Yeah, I think
Kevin.
it was inside the bar. So I don't think they went outside. Yeah, because if they went up in a car together, then yeah, we're talking about different stuff.
I mean, if they're doing what Jay Bird said, heavy petting.
Well, if you don't have all the details and that's all you know is that you and your ex did cocaine together, yeah, I'm going to think you went out in the parking lot. I am going to think that there was some weird stuff going on because you've given me now a reason to be insecure.
Kevin, you need to email that guy back and tell him we got questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to follow.
I want to know what step by step. You got to the karaoke bar, and then what happened? And then what happened? When did you see this ex?
I think what it is they were just in there. They're in the bar. They see the ex. They do the coke inside the bar, and then she came back and she was forthright with him about that. And so she tried to cut it off to say it wasn't any more, and she kind of like apologized. I'm sorry, I did what I did, and blah, blah, blah. So I think that's where we are with it.
Interesting.
75% of people in the chat say it's a divorce for them.
Because they think they went out in the parking lot.
But those other 25% are going, well, he had good coke.
It was
You're
the
right.
best stuff in town.
25%. That's crazy.
Now, I got another make-up or breakup here. This person says, I just found out my boyfriend was on trial for murder.
Oh, no. When did this happen?
It happened a while ago. Now, this is somebody who's in the early 30s, been looking for a good man, and they finally found somebody who's grounded and emotionally intelligent, who's never been married, no children, and successful in their career. I think they found a unicorn here, Virginia. And now they've been exclusive for 6 months, and they're to the point where they're going to meet the parents. But here's the thing. Like in the movie Meet the Parents, her dad works in the FBI, and he oversees evidence transport, storage, and maintenance in the local facility, and he has access to a comprehensive background check, which he always takes full advantage of for anyone I ever date. So my boyfriend knows this, and he was forthright about something that happened when he was 22 in a bar brawl during spring break. He punched several people. One of them died as a result of a traumatic brain injury from the fight.
Oh.
The case went to trial along with 3 other defendants, and my boyfriend was found not guilty because they couldn't say beyond a reasonable doubt that the punch is ultimately what killed the guy. But he was found guilty of other assault-related charges like resisting arrest, and did 13 months in jail. Now, he didn't necessarily have a clean record either to begin with, so that didn't help him. But
what else is on his record before that?
I don't know. She doesn't say all that stuff. But it was
the
enough
dad's
that he
gonna
got
find
13 months.
the dad's going to find out, and all of that is going to be cumulative in the dad's mind.
One of the other charges was selling cocaine in a parking lot.
Yeah.
To a guy and his ex.
But apparently, since the age of 22, her boyfriend has done anger management. He's gone to therapy. He's graduated from college, started a business, and is a great guy. Now, I have a few friends that are split on this. Should I go on ahead and just break up now? Because I know my dad is going to be all in this guy's business, and he's going to know everything that my boyfriend has done. My boyfriend's aware of it. He seems like he's willing to pursue. So because of that, I think she needs to go on ahead and do this. You found a great guy. You have full disclosure, apparently, about what he's done. Let your dad do the background check and then see what happens. I don't know how your dad's going to take it. She doesn't know either, and that's what she's worried about.
So is the dad going to do the background check before they meet?
Yes.
Or after?
Before they meet.
Oh,
so it's
my.
coming up because it's about time the parents want to meet him, and they're like, all right, so here's where we are. All this stuff is going to come out. My parents are going to know that you killed somebody.
Nothing like a little murder baggage to start off a relationship.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. How many dudes you know that got into a bar fight? I know a lot.
Right.
It is sometimes a rite of passage for certain dudes. Mm-hmm. It's very sad that it ended in murder.
Yeah.
It's very Con Air. That's what happened in Con Air.
Is it?
With Nicolas Cage's character.
So, yeah, I don't think it's a breakup ahead of time, but, realize it might be a little bit bumpy. And if your boyfriend knows about that, too, be like, all right, well, we got to get through this. My dad's in the FBI, and he's going to have full disclosure on your whole record.
This is going to be a rough weekend.
Yes. She wanted to remain anonymous, so I would like a follow-up. But my recommendation is do it because I want to know how it goes.
Please, yes,
Yes.
do it. Take him and give it every detail.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.